Last night, we went out to dinner with Fiona Fullerton. We told her we wanted to discuss her appearance on tonight's show, and if there was any time left over, maybe exchange views on world politics. However, what we really wanted to do was play a mean trick on her. Now watch closely. Teller is talking a mile a minute. You know what he's like when he gets going. You just can't shut him up. When suddenly, this starts happening. We're playing with our eyes with a fork. Watch her now. Watch her. Exploding your eye. Neat, huh? And the best thing about it is this is a really easy trick that anyone can do. You don't even need to practice. Here's all you do. When no one's looking, just snag a creamer, just a regular coffee creamer, off the table, and hold it like this, with the bottom towards your eye and the paper top out, like that. Now, there's no palming here. There's nothing difficult. I'm telling you, this move is so easy, Paul Daniels could do it. Okay? You're holding that in your hand, and when you're just holding it in your hand like this, you get everyone's attention. And the best way to get everyone's attention is to take a fork and just start playing around your eye like this. And your friends will all say, hey, Clive's got a fork near his eye. Fun's a-coming. And when the time is right, you want to do three things at the same time. 1, puncture the paper top of the creamer with the fork. 2, squeeze the creamer really hard with the other hand. And 3, scream like a Mother Hubbard. Now, when you do this at home, be careful not to really stick the fork in your eye. As a matter of fact, if you have any doubts about your ability to stick a fork in a creamer without going into your eye, please don't do it. The last thing we need is some Brit neo-cyclops suing our ass in a foreign country, okay? So, we will now show you how it's done. Ready, Teller? And to show you how easy it is, your turn. 1, 2, 3. I am Penn. This is my partner Teller. We are Penn and Teller, and welcome to our unpleasant world. Tonight, we'll be proving that you can scam free food at a restaurant in exchange for a pinch of salt. And we'll be showing you more tricks that you can do at home. If you want to do them along with us, all you need to have ready is a pack of cards, 9 or 10 animal traps ranging in size from beaver to bear, a trapeze, a very large and sharp carving knife, some cooked pasta, and of course our special guest tonight, Fiona Fullerton. Fun for the whole family, but first, if you liked that creamer trick we did in the eye up at the top of the show, you're going to love this. Yeah. It's a card trick, but it's a really good one. We're going to show you how it's done. And first, I just need to have a card selected. How about you, sir, in the white shirt with the brown jacket, okay? Just give me a yo when I should stop here. Yo. Okay? There's the card right there. There's the card you should remember, and now I will put it back in the deck. But I'm going to freeze right here. And I'm not going to put the card back in the deck, so I'm going to teach you how this trick is done. And the real secret to this trick is that I have a slab of raw bacon in my left-hand pocket. It's a slab of raw bacon, and you know how fatty that is. So when I put my hand in for just a second, I get a big glob of bacon fat on it. When I touch that face, okay, it is marked with the smell of bacon. Then when I put it in, I can shuffle it all I want. Okay, now the trick continues. I don't know if I mentioned at the top of this, but you're going to need a friend to help you. And of course, when I need a partner to help me, it is always my partner, Teller, with a cage on his head. Now the cards are shuffled, the selected card marked with bacon grease, and the cards are placed in my partner's mouth, like so. Now, you want to make sure they don't see how the trick is done, so you need to cover the case. So I'll do that right here so that our secret remains a secret. Okay? Right up there. And now, you're going to want to get yourself, about a dozen or so live rats. We got rats here. No trouble getting rats because they're indigenous to all the British Isles, so you shouldn't have any problem finding rats. Now, here's the most important part of the trick. Do not feed the rats. If you feed the rats before you do this trick, the trick will not work, and you will look like a fool if your rats are sated. Now, don't worry about the audience seeing the rats. People love to see animals in magic acts. Look at Paul Daniels. Well, maybe we do this at home. People will not know the bacon fat is on the selected card, and they won't know your rats are ravenous. Now you just take your rats and pour them carefully on your partner's. Make sure you don't hurt the rats, because if you hurt them, the trick won't work. Once the rats are in the cage, the trick works itself. And I think the rats have finished their work. There they are right there. See? The rats do all the work. All you have to do is take the credit. And that's your card. The three of clubs. The card right there. The three of clubs. Another trick that you can do in room 101. Room 101. Earlier on in the show, you saw us playing a mean trick on Fiona Fullerton. Not only a fine actress, but also an extremely good sport, because even though we were kind of mean to her, she still agreed to appear on the show tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Fiona Fullerton. We find, Fiona, that the best way, once you've done a mean trick on someone, to get them back on your side, is to teach them a mean trick that they can do to someone else, because that revenge will make you feel good. Now, Fiona, now nerds and creeps like us spend a lot of time with blood bags and stuff, but I assume you have friends, so you want to be able to do something very quickly. Do you cook at all?
Yes, I love to cook. Yeah.
You do? Do you have friends over?
I have friends over. I love to make pasta.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
Or pasta, as you say.
Pasta. I'm sorry.
Pasta.
And do you have a red sauce that you're really good at?
Yes, I do. A bolognese sauce with tomatoes and onions and lots of garlic, mushrooms. Yeah.
Oh, great. But it is red.
Yeah.
And it is liquid.
Yeah, sure.
That's all you need. Now, here's the trick you can do. It's very, very simple. You take your pasta, and you...
Pasta.
And you just put it around your bowl like this, making a little indentation. And then you take your red sauce. Of course, you'd have a very good one, but we have just some junk out of a bottle here. And you pour it in the center. Now, the way Teller is doing this, he's trying to make sure that it doesn't show through, if you see here. And he's putting in plenty of the sauce. And then he's going to camouflage the sauce with a little bit of more pasta on top here. Now, watch this. So that just a thin layer on top, so that you have kind of your blood load right there in your pasta. Now, here's where the easy part for you comes, because all you've got to do is act. You come back to the table, you bring your pasta, you put it down, and then you act like you're a little bit scatterbrained that night, and you go, oh, geez, I've forgotten the spaghetti sauce. And then you take a knife and very carefully protect